And just so you know, that last little clip, I was going on the Dutchman Trail, but the wrong way. I needed to cut across the creek there, right there, and head to the east. So, or is it to the south? No, to the east. And so I backtracked, thinking that it was that when we hit the junction with the Bluff Springs, when we did this a year or two ago or whatever, that it was abrupt. So the fact that I was hiking kind of past an area that I don't recall from that particular hike, I decided to backtrack and take a double look at the sign. And indeed, it was a good thing that I did, because I would have ended up on a very long loop. So when you're not sure of your direction, it's always best to go back to the best known point that you've just been at and regroup. So, and that's what I did. And now we're heading in the right direction, although the Dutchman is just right over in that area. You can't quite see it, but there's a trail there, see. So I just recalled that it was when you met up with the Miner's Needle or Dutchman from this side, it was really abrupt, and then you were on the Bluff Springs immediately, and that's why I went back. Grasses are pretty. I was at about the 3.5 mile mark when I was taking my break. There's some more water there, and I can hear it, which is great. That is if I'm not babbling. And that's Music Mountain there, with I think Tortilla behind it. Beautiful mountain. And I think in between Music Mountain, just to the right of Music Mountain, I think that's Trap Canyon, but I'm not positive from this angle. I can't really know for sure. And that is where I came from. Kind of know where those cottonwoods are, is where you need to turn to come up this part of the Dutchman. And that up there is where the Eli Anderson Trail goes. It looks steep, and it is, but it's a totally cool trail to get up to the top of Bluff Spring Mountain. And so meanwhile, let's hit the trail. Just love these grass areas, so I had to share it with you. And cat claw is still grabbing at my shirt. Oop, got some toyas. Look out. And those hurt. They hurt more when you're pulling them out than when they go in. That's for sure. Pretty area here. Lots of vegetation. Some trees. Going through a cholla forest. Do you see the terrain has changed a little here? I almost forgot to stop and look back. I mean, we do have some decent views here. Weaver's Needle, Bluff Spring Mountain. And this rather large prickly pear here. Some agaves. Some rock formations. Yep. Zoom in here to Weaver's Needle. And I think I'll take a picture too. Even on this trail, there's water coming from somewhere. It's nice, I can hear it every once in a while. Trail's getting a bit rocky. I presume it's going to be this way up the hill, which is not too far away. At least I don't think it is, but then again, I can't remember if I go up and over this and then have to go up and over another one, so we'll see. And look what we have here. I'm on a switchback now, heading up to the Miner's Needle saddle. I don't know if this is the first of a couple or exactly, but I actually don't think I'm too far from the top now. And at least the trail is a little better. That part over there is really rocky. Where this looks like it's a little nicer, a little smoother undertow. A couple of rocky sections, but nothing too bad so far on this part of it. Of course, the minute I say something, it's going to get rocky. Well, I came up to it faster than I thought. So that's a nice easy part of the trail, and did that in like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but there was some nice level part and nice grade and a nice trail. We're now at the junction with Miner's Needle, our Dutchman here, and Whiskey Springs is that way. Which, that's a fun trail. Beautiful. See? But we're heading this way. Well, that is if I can figure out where the trail is. It's here somewhere. That's Miner's Needle ahead. You can see picket posts in the distance. Looking back toward the saddle there. And those rocks in front there are Castle Rocks. And the one behind it is Buzzard's Roost. And to the right there, in the far back shadow, is Picket Post. And now you know why it's called Miner's Needle. Well, kinda. The eye of the needle, anyway, huh? And that's looking over Barkley Basin in the lower strands of the valley there. It is 11:30.